could have a seat.
I'll sit next to you, Gene. How about that?
The one and only.
The famous Pete Farrell.
It's toasty. You should be here.
Huh? Yeah, I'll take his first one. That's the agenda on how to do it. That's all.
Are you not free? You can still be doing
So you guys weren't the third. Well, we were. They took it away from us. I don't know what that means. I was lucky to be 35 over. Yeah, man, we were 4 hours. I know, everybody was hustling. That was fast. Well, you know, it's raining. It's raining here, too. We had a couple of those, right?
Ready to roll? All right. Harold said let's get this thing started. So just good afternoon. I want to take a moment to thank everybody for being here today. As we stand here today, ready to break ground on this exciting new project, we're reminded that some of the best things in life take time. The journey to this moment has been filled with anticipation, but it's clear that good things truly do come to those who wait. Right, Mr. Brower? So this project's been a long time in the making. Today marks a combination of years of discussions, planning, and hard work. So we want to extend our deepest thank you to the investors whose perseverance, dedication, and commitment have brought us all to this moment. So thank you, guys. So for years, we've heard countless remarks about the need for a quality hotel here in Eaton. So today we are thrilled to see that that need is being met. Special thanks to Janice and the whole Cobblestone team for helping us recognize this demand and your continued support in making this vision a reality. This new Cobblestone Hotel will be a tremendous asset to our community, whether it's accommodating business travelers, out-of-town guests for special events, or visiting family members for weddings, funerals, or graduations. This hotel will fill a vital role in our town. More than just a place to stay, it's a key step forward in enhancing the quality of life here in Eaton. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce our Vice Mayor, David Kirsch, to share a few words.
What a great day to be an Eatonian. I've got, would you all stand? I have a small exercise I'd like for us all to participate in. I wasn't expecting this for you. All right, take your right hand about this height. Open it up between 2.5 and 3 inches. Move to your right to the first person you run to on their shoulder. Come on, put it on their shoulder.
I'm just going to do myself.
All right. Pinch! Can you believe this? I had to pinch myself this morning that it's finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a monumental moment in our city's history as we break ground on the Cobblestone Hotel. This hotel is more than just a new building. It is a testament to our commitment to fostering economic growth and enhancing the hospitality landscape of Eaton. As a key addition to our community, the Cobblestone Hotel will play a crucial role in supporting our local tourism industry by providing comfortable accommodations for visitors who come to explore the rich history and charm of Eaton and Preble County. Additionally, it will serve as a welcoming retreat for the visiting executives of our large employers, reinforcing our city's reputation as a prime location for both business and leisure. This groundbreaking ceremony represents the realization of a long-held dream for many in our community. The vision of a modern, quality hotel in Eaton has been in the hearts and minds of our leaders and our citizens for years. And today, we are seeing that vision coming to life. This project is not just a symbol of progress, but also of the collaboration and determination that defines our city. We look forward to the Cobblestone Hotel becoming a cornerstone of our local economy, creating jobs, attracting visitors, and contributing to the vibrant future of Eaton. In closing, on behalf of staff, the Mayor of Eaton, and Eaton City Council, would like to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has worked tirelessly to make this day possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Mayor. Next up, we have a signing member of Eaton Hospitality Group and lead cat herder, Bill Niehaus.
Thank you, Brad. So, actually, in the beginning, I think the cat herder was Brad. He was doing a great job of bringing everybody together and making the whole investor team feel welcome and trying to push apart all of the different things that keep you from making this happen. The one thing that you've got to be careful with Brad is when he says, "How would you like to run the next meeting?" And the rest is history, because then I had the opportunity to run the other meetings and then continue to be the cat herder. So he relinquished his duties and said, Harold, you need to call the next meeting. You need to bring the next. So we've been able to do that. But, you know, it's a great group of investors, a great group of people. And Bill, we're finally here. I know, you can't believe it. So how long? Yeah, I know. You got to wait till these other guys get up, and you can hassle them, okay? So we got to go from there. But any of the investors have anything you want to bring to the table? Kurt, I know you said something, so I'd like to bring Kurt up. Kurt is our investor from Pennsylvania. He's our only investor from outside.
Thank you very much. I've never got up and spoke at one of these before, so this is something special. But I just wanted to extend my deepest thanks to Mayor Brad Collins for such a warm welcome and for making my first impression of this city truly memorable. Your hospitality and passion speak volumes about the spirit of this community. To my fellow investors, I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to join this remarkable project and for you warmly accepting me as the sole outside investor. Your hard work and dedication have been evident, and it is your tireless efforts that have brought this vision to life. Of all my hotel investments, I've invested the most in this project because I genuinely believe in the upward trajectory of this community. In a time when many communities are facing decline, you should be incredibly proud of the revitalization you've achieved together through your talents, passions, and teamwork. Thank you again for welcoming me in. I look forward to our continued collaboration and your city's continued growth.
So doesn't that make you feel good as a local person when somebody from outside says all those nice words about you? Yes. Another round of applause for Kurt. You know, that was awesome. And over the years in education, I've trained a lot of state-winning public speakers. Kurt, you're the next on my list. You did a great job. So anybody else, any of the other investors have anything you want to say? I'll let Bill hassle the next few speakers. But, you know, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that we've made it where we're at. It's going to be a great site. It's going to do everything that Vice Mayor Kirsch said as far as bringing people in and allowing for families to welcome their family members from afar and have a nice place to stay. And so it's really, really, really exciting what it's going to do for this community. So, Brad, back to you.
Thank you so much, Harold. Okay, next up we have our Economic Development Director from Preble County Development Partnership, Mr. Justin Sommer.
Thank you. So, Harold, you go from state award-winning speakers to now me. And I've got all my prepared comments here in front of me. Thank you, Harold. Nobody has wanted to say this yet, but the date was 2015. And I'm not terribly good at math, but that's almost a decade that we've been at this hotel project. So the Preble County Development Partnership did a feasibility study back in 2015 that identified what the need was in this community. You know, I wish that investors and developers would just take my word for it that these projects are going to work, but none of them do that. So there was a lot of work that had to go into justifying that investment and proving those numbers out. That we could support an investment of this type. And we're at that point. So it is a very exciting day. In my world, we always say that economic development is a team sport. This project is an example of that. We're called the Preble County Development Partnership because it takes a partnership to make these things happen. The trust that we have developed between the different stakeholders that are involved in this project, from the community, from the city administration, to the property owners, to the investors, to the developers, to those families that are going to be spending time with their loved ones in this building. That doesn't happen without those strong relationships and the partnerships that we've developed over the years. The banking institutions that were able to pick up the phone and make a call and say, hey, we got an idea. And they always say no, but we say no. It's a really good idea, and finally we get to a point where we're at today, where we're able to break ground on a great project for the community. So, thank you all for your support of this project in one way or another, and we look forward to what's to come. Brad, thank you.
Thank you for that, Justin. Okay, next up we have Cobblestone co-owner and president of Brymark Builders, Jeremy Grisback.
Boy, Kurt's trying to one-up me now on this also. I thought I had one thing yet, Kurt, that I could do, but now that you're doing this better than me, I guess I'm going to go sit and watch everybody. But no, thank you all for being here. We're very excited to be in Eaton. I was joking with Janice, who has worked with everybody here in Eaton for 7, 8, 9 years now, that, I think we pay her by the hour. That's why it takes her so long to get these things done, or the mile, or the year. I was a young man, when this all started. And, well, we know I'm not anymore. But very exciting to be here. This will actually be Cobblestone number 5 in the great state of Ohio. Not going to do any Badger jokes or anything like that while I'm standing up here. But who here in the audience has actually stayed at a Cobblestone hotel? A few of you. We're getting there. So, as I had mentioned, this will be Cobblestone number 5 in Ohio. We're at 168 hotels open or under construction now in 28 states. So, our footprint is definitely spreading, and we're excited to fill in Ohio, and hopefully someday we'll have 20, 30, 40 properties here, right, Janice? Perfect. And one of the numbers, as we look at our brand numbers and go through things, that really is kind of something that made me actually sit back and say, wow, we're over 8,200 rooms in the brand now, again, open or under construction. So we started in 2008. This wasn't a dream to be in 28 states when this was all started by Brian back in the day. But on behalf of my partner, Kim, who's sitting right over here, and myself, we're very excited to be here and be part of this great project. Couple of people I want to point out. First of all, again, Janice, thanks for your perseverance, I think someone said. I've used some P words for you before, but perseverance is probably the best one, so we'll stick with that. Yeah, great job. And thanks, everybody, for working with her. Stuart Sell is in the maroon colored shirt in the back. Stu is heads up Brymark Builders and the construction standpoint. Steve is right next to him. Steve will be the project manager, so he'll be here some. Kirk is standing right next to him. Kirk's going to be the newest resident of Eaton, Ohio here for a while, so he'll spend some time here and then basically live in town until this thing is open. And then we hand it off to Josie and her teams at Cobblestone Hotels, the brand, and then also from the management company. So Josie, raise your hand, please. She's trying to ignore me. But we're very blessed. We have great teams. So on behalf of all of Stu's employees, all of Josie's employees, and then from Kim and myself, we want to say thank you very much. And I guess there's probably only one question left, Janice. When and where is property number 6 in Ohio happening? Hopefully it's not another 7 or 9 years. But thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you all at the grand opening.
Okay, thank you very much. And that's not the question that Mr. Brower had, but we'll ask that later today. So as Justin kind of talked about all the partners to make all this happen, so that's great. We have wonderful investors that have lined up, and also wonderful financial partners here that helps make this happen. So we have Mutual Federal, we have Somerville Bank, we have Twin Valley Bank, but I think we'll have President of Mutual Federal, Dean Weinart, come up and say a few words.
Thank you. Well, as Justin talked, this is a culmination of a long process. It seems like it's been 5 years, and I've only been involved in 3 of it, but it's a great investor group. That's what really makes this different. When we've got this many investors all live here, I mean, that is about as unusual as you can ever get for a financing arrangement. All but one, he was here, live here. And even I live here from a financing standpoint. So we pretty much have the bases covered. Harold's been great to work with. Herding cats probably is a pretty good description, but it's probably more like herding jaguars, if you ask me. That's a tough process when this many investors on one deal, and he's done a great job putting this together. We're delighted to be the financing arm for this project. Look toward this for years. We're a community bank, based in Sydney, Ohio, and in Richmond, Indiana. And a community bank. One of the things we thought was important, and I hope they do too, is the two local banks with Doug and with Brian here, with Somerville and Twin Valley. We wanted them to be part of this deal. I mean, I think that shows what community banking is all about. We're all in this together. We think this is a great project for the community, and we'll just both banks joined us and formed a triangle of banks to put this together. We're all just delighted to be a part of this. I think overall this project is definitely going to be very successful. I've come to know Janice and the Cobblestone people pretty well. Absolutely, that they're the right group to do this. Looked at some of their other projects in small towns like Eaton, which is typical what Cobblestone does compared to the urban hotels and motels on interstates. What a great location. I think they're the right people. This is going to be a terrific project. So many people have helped. I'm not going to thank everybody because everybody's done enough thanking, but this is really an exciting day for Eaton, for Preble County. Couldn't be a better way to celebrate it with the good weather. But congratulations, everybody that helped put this together. This is going to be a great investment for the community. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Steve. Harold, I think I'll just hand this back over to you for the groundbreaking ceremonies and procedures here.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
So I'd like the other two banks to stand up. Brian, stand up, and Doug. So these two folks came along and helped us along the way as well. So, and I'd like to give a shout out to David Price, who sold us the land so we can make this happen. He's in the front row here, so give him a round of applause. So we have some great people here. Hopefully we had name tags on lots of you. You can stick around. But before we finish off the drinks and the cookies, we need to probably get a picture op, right? So Eddie wants to take some pictures here for the local paper, and we can get those out. So if I could have all the investors first. Yes. Oh, I suppose. You're one of the investors too, so yeah. I thought Bill would be the one that would be chawing at me, to be honest with you.
As most of you know, I'm Daryl. Just want to take a few minutes to thank everybody, especially the investors that have believed in me. Barney, you and I showed cat on 4-H together. Now we're investing in a hotel together. So that kind of puts some perspective to the small town. Doug, Greg, and Pete, appreciate your continued support. Jackie, Ralph, Terry, you guys are great when we need inspections. Kirk from Brian Mark called last night. He said, I'm sitting at your office. I said, well, stay there. I'll be right there. He said, well, we just met Paul. I said, did you meet Wilma too? I said, because I started out renting from them on Mechanic Street, so they'll be living with you for the next 15 months. That was a small town. Daniel, thanks for helping us out whenever we need something for road closures and that things. But I just want to take an opportunity. I'll make sure the investors get what they pay for, and I appreciate the support because it's been a rough road to hoe. It's a small town. Everybody knows what I'm going through with my parents and everything, but I appreciate your support, Pete and Greg, Doug. Appreciate it. Thanks. Between my work ethic and Bill's supervision, we're gonna be on schedule.
So I think Bill is going to be the sidewalk superintendent. He's been officially given that title. So we're looking forward to this being the smoothest cobblestone build ever. So we're looking forward to that. So what I'd like to do, we'll have two sets of photos at least, unless Eddie takes charge and does something else. We'll have all the investors come up first, and then I'd like any of the public officials and chamber and those folks to join once we get that first round done. So investors, if you would come forward, these gold shovels, which I don't know, they don't look as gold as I had hoped, but we're gonna go ahead and start. And like I said, then we can partake in the cookies and and the drinks and so on. Right in the middle, right? Yes. Yeah.
Jeremy, where the shovel? Oh.
I'm Bonnie, Mom.
No. We're good. You're good. She's gonna stand down here.
Okay, you got one rep out there. She's taking pictures.
No, she's staying here. Picture. Somebody's got to document it, right?
What's that? Wait, I can't hear you.
Janice. The shovel. The kid shovel.
Oh, where?
Yeah, there you go. Hey guys, I'm going to take this too, all right? Yeah, no worries. All right, guys, gonna put on a shovel. We're going to take several for this. Got it. Slide in.
Dragonfly. Good luck. You gonna let them throw dirt?
Kids want to see dirt.
Yeah. You want to do some?
1, 2, 3.
We're going to hit 3. 1, 2, 3.
Harold, you're being paid. Harold, you're being paid.
Oh, silver shovel.
I got the good shovels now.
Pulling her hair in 2 minutes. Was it ready for that?